Calling the Guru.
Calling the Guru from afar, the text. In English. A supplication to pierce your heart with devotion. Namo Guru Be. This style of supplication called calling the Guru from afar is known by everyone. Nonetheless, the key points for invoking the Guru's blessing is devotion inspired by disenchantment and renunciation, not as mere platitudes, but from the core of your heart, from the very marrow of your bones. Chant the song melodiously with confidence of having resolved that your Guru is none other than the awakened one. Guru, think of me. Kind root Guru, think of me. Essence of the Buddhas of the three times. Source of the sublime Dharma of statements and realization. Sovereign of the Sangha, the assembly of noble ones. Root Guru, think of me. Great treasure of blessings and compassion. Source of the two cities. Enlightened activities that grant all wishes. Root Guru, think of me. Guru, boundless light, think of me. Regard me from the expanse of the unconstructed Dharmakaya. Lead me wandering throughout samsara because of my evil actions to rebirth in the pure land of great bliss. Guru, mighty Avalokitesvara, think of me. Regard me from the expanse of luminous Sambhogakaya. Completely pacify the sufferings of the 6 classes of beings and churn the 3 realms of samsara from their depths. Guru Padmasambhava, think of me. Regard me from Chamara, the realm of lotus light, as I am without refuge in this dark age. Protect your helpless disciple with your swift compassion. Guru Yeshit Sogyal, think of me. Regard me from the celestial city of great bliss. Though I have done much evil, free me from the ocean of existence into the great city of liberation. Lineage gurus from the Kama and Terma, think of me. Regard me from the expanse of the unified wakefulness. In my mind, a cave dark with confusion, make the sun of realization dawn. Omniscient Drime Oser, think of me. Regard me from the expanse of the 5 lights of spontaneous presence. Having perfected the strength of realizing primordial purity, help me reach the culmination of the 4 visions. Peerless Lord Atisha, Father and Sons, think of me. Regard me from Tushita while surrounded by hundreds of deities. Cause bodhicitta, emptiness suffused with compassion, to arise within my mind. Supreme Siddhas, Marpa, Milarepa, and Gongpopa, think of me. Regard me from the basic space of the indestructible great bliss. Help me to attain the supreme city of Mahamudra, empty bliss, and awaken Dharmakaya in the depths of my heart. Mighty Lord of this world, Karmapa, think of me. Regard me from the basic space, taming beings to the reaches of space. Help me realize all phenomena are false, mere illusions. Cause experiences to arise as the 3 kayas. Masters of the 4 great and 8 lesser Kagyu lineages, think of me. Regard me from the Buddha field of pure personal experience. Having dissolved the confusion of the 4 states, lead me to the end of experience and realization. 5 Sakya forefathers, think of me. Regard me from the expanse of samsara and nirvana indivisible, combining the pure view, meditation, and conduct. Lead me along the supreme path of secrets. Unequaled masters of the Shangpa Kagyu, think of me. Regard me from the Buddha realm of total purity. By properly practicing means and liberation, enable me to discover the unity beyond learning. Mahasiddha Tongdong Galpo, think of me. Regard me from the expanse of effortless compassion. By practicing the discipline of realizing the absence of non-concrete reality, enable me to master prana and mind. Only Father Dangpa Sangye, think of me. Regard me from the basic space which accomplishes the supreme activity. With the lineage blessings entering my heart, cause auspicious connections to arise in all directions. Only Mother Machik Labdrong, think of me. Regard me from the expanse of Prajnaparamita, cutting through the subtle pretense of clinging to a self. May I see the truth of simplicity beyond self. Omniscient Dolpo Sangye, think of me. Regard me from the basic space endowed with the supremes of all aspects. Having stilled the breath of transference within the central channel, may I attain the Vajra body beyond transference. Jetsun Taranatha, think of me. Regard me from the basic space of the three companions. Having traveled the secret Vajra path unimpeded, may I accomplish the celestial rainbow body. Terchen Chogyur Lingpa, think of me. Regard me from the all-pervasive realm of Dharmakaya. Having let dualistic thoughts dissolve into the state of non-arising, may I reassume the seat of natural awareness. Organ Denche Lingpa, think of me. Regard me from the self-luminous realm of Sambhogakaya, and enable me to realize beyond the abandonment and attainment the great spontaneous presence of the five kayas and wisdoms. All-pervasive Shikbod Lingpa, think of me. Regard me from the compassionate state of taming beings. Discovering the jewel of mind within myself, may the fruition be perfected within the ground. Sempa Padma Nyugu, think of me. Look upon me from the realm of the magical net. May I be inseparable from the Supreme Wisdom King, the sovereign of your four kayas. Jamtin Kensei Wangpo, think of me. Regard me from the basic space of the wisdom of the twofold knowledge. Dispelling the mental darkness of unknowing, may I spread the light of supreme knowledge. Osel Trulpe Dorje, think of me. Regard me from the expanse of the five-colored rainbow lights. Having purified the stains of essences, winds, and perceptions, may I awaken within the youthful vase body. Pema Donak Lingpa, think of me. Regard me from the expanse of unchanging empty bliss. Grant me the ability to completely fulfill all intentions of the victorious ones and their heirs. Nawan Yonten Gyatso, think of me. Regard me from the expanse of the unity of basic space and wisdom. Rendering my clinging to an apparent reality, may I bring whatever arises onto the path. Son of the victorious one, Lodro Taye, think of me. Regard me from the expanse of loving kindness and compassion. Knowing all beings to be my kind parents, may I acquire a pure altruistic heart. Pema Gargi Wangchuk, think of me. Regard me from the basic space of luminous great bliss. Having liberated the five poisons into the five wisdoms, may I destroy the duality of loss and gain. Teni Yongdro Lingpa, think of me. Regard me from the basic space in which existence and peace are equal, genuine devotion having grown in my mind. May the great realization and liberation be simultaneous. Bokar, mighty Vajradhara, think of me. Regard me from the supreme realm of Akanishta. Having realized all apparent phenomena as Mahamudra, may I attain non-meditation, the Dharmakaya. Kind Guru, think of me. Regard me from the crown of my head, the abode of great bliss. Having met Dharmakaya, natural awareness, face to face, may I accomplish Buddhahood in a single lifetime. Alas, sentient beings like me with negative karma and evil deeds have wandered in samsara from beginningless time. I continue to experience endless sufferings, but I never feel the briefest moment of regret. Guru, think of me. Regard me with compassion. Bless me that the renunciation may arise within the depths of my heart. Though having attained the freedoms and riches, I squander my life, always preoccupied by pointless affairs of this world. When applying myself to the great pursuit of liberation, I am overcome by laziness. As I return from the island of jewels empty-handed, Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion, bless me that my human life may become meaningful. Not a single life on earth escapes death. Even now they pass away one after the other. Soon I too must die. I am a fool thinking I will remain forever. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion, bless me so that no time to waste, I will curtail my plans. I will be separated from each of my loved ones. All the valuables I have hoarded will be enjoyed by others. Even this body I hold so dear will be left behind. And within the bardo, my consciousness will wander aimlessly throughout samsara. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion, bless me that I may realize the futility of it all. The black darkness of fear confronts me, the fierce gale of karma pursues me. The Lord of Death's hideous thugs clubbed and beat me. Having to endure the unbearable suffering of negative rebirths, Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion, bless me that I may be liberated from the abyss of the lower realms. Though my faults are as great as a mountain, I keep them to myself. Though others' faults are as small as a sesame seed, I proclaim them far and wide. Though I lack the least of qualities, I boast how great I am. I call myself a Dharma practitioner, but behave to the contrary. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me to pacify my selfish pride. Within, I conceal my nemesis, the demon of ego clinging. All my thoughts only cause disturbing emotions to increase. All my actions result in non-virtue. As I have not so much as turned towards the path of liberation, Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me that self-grasping be severed at the root. With a little praise or blame comes that much joy or sorrow. With a few harsh words I let down my armor of patience. Although I see the afflicted, I feel no compassion. When I have the chance to be generous, bound by the knot of greed, Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me to mingle my mind with the Dharma. Though insubstantial, I ascribe substance to samsara. For the sake of food and clothing, I abandon what is of lasting value. Although I have all that is needed, I crave for more and more. I deceive myself with unreal, illusory phenomena. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me to abandon any instance in such a life as this. Unable to bear the slightest physical or mental pain, with jaded heart, I don't hesitate to take inferior rebirths. Even though I directly perceive the cause and effect are unfailing, instead of doing what is right, I only perpetuate harm. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me that I gain conviction in the law of karma. I hate my enemies and cling to my friends, groping in dark delusion as to what to accept and reject. When practicing the Dharma, I fall prey to dullness and sleep. When involved in non-Dharma, my senses are clear and sharp. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me that I destroy my enemy, disturbing emotions. On the surface, I appear to be a pure practitioner, while inwardly my mind isn't mingled with the Dharma. Like a viper, I hide my disturbing emotions within. But faced with trouble, my faults are exposed. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me that I may tame my own mind. Failing to notice my own shortcomings, pretending to be spiritual, I am anything but. Naturally skilled in negative emotions and karma. Again and again, good intentions arise. Again and again, they come to naught. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me that I might see my own faults. As each day passes, death approaches ever nearer. As each day passes, my heart becomes ever more calloused. While following a teacher, my devotion gradually fades, and my love and pure perception towards my Dharma friends diminish. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me to tame my savage mind. I take refuge, engender bodhicitta, and supplicate, but devotion and compassion are not felt deep within my heart. These Dharma activities are mere lip service. I only go through the motions, and I am left untouched. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me that whatever I do may lead to Dharma. All suffering arises from wanting my own happiness, although it is said that Buddhahood is accomplished by wanting to help others. Though I engender bodhicitta, secretly my aims are selfish. On top of not benefiting others, I harm them. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me that I am able to put myself in others' places. Although my Guru is the Buddha actually manifest, I think of him as simply human. I forget his kindness in imparting the profound instructions. If he doesn't give me what I want, I lose faith. I obscure myself by seeing his behavior through doubts and disdain. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me that my devotion may not fade, but grow. Although my mind is the Buddha, I do not recognize it. Although my thinking is Dharmakaya, I do not recognize. Although my non-fabrication is the innate, I fail to sustain it. Although naturalness is the basic state, I am not convinced. Guru, think of me with compassion. Bless me that the natural awareness is liberated into itself. Although death is sure to come, I am unable to take it to heart. Although applying the genuine Dharma is sure to help, I am able to practice it. Although the law of karma is certainly true, I don't discriminate correctly. Although mindfulness is surely needed, I don't apply it and am carried away by distraction. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me that I attain undistracted mindfulness. Through previous bad karma, I was born at the end of this dark age. All I have done only results in suffering. The bad influence of others has cast its shadow upon me. My practice of virtue is overcome by the distractions of meaningless talk. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me to be able to persevere in Dharma practice. At first, I thought of nothing but the Dharma, but in the end, the only results of my actions only cause further samsara and the lower realms. The harvest of liberation is ravaged by the frost of non-virtue. Like a savage, I destroy what is of lasting value. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me that I may perfect the sublime Dharma. Bless me that disenchantment is felt from the bottom of my heart. Bless me that without wasting time I curtail my plans. Bless me that I take death to heart. Bless me that I feel conviction in the law of karma. Bless me that the path is free of obstacles. Bless me that I am able to practice diligently. Bless me that difficulties are utilized as the path. Bless me that I may be steadfast in using the remedies. Bless me that I may feel genuine devotion. Bless me that I may come face to face with the natural state. Bless me that the natural awareness is wakened within my heart. Bless me that confused experience is severed at the root. Bless me that I may accomplish Buddhahood in a single lifetime. Precious Guru, I supplicate you. Kind Dharma Lord, I cry out with longing. Unfortunate though I am, my one hope is you. Bless me that we mingle our minds indivisibly. Although several devoted practitioners have encouraged me to write something like this for a long time, I neglected to do so. Recently, at the request of both Sandup Donma, a noble female practitioner, and Deva Rakshita, this was written by Lodro Taye, someone who merely maintains the image of a Dark Age Lama, at the great practice of the center of Dzongcho Desheg Dupa. May virtuous goodness increase. Page 1 in the yellow book, prayer book.
Tarba dan dan jen jen be bar de jo bar je ba dan je je zo je be ma nang ga dan yan be zen je dan je de wa dan de dong dan da Nyur de la na me ba yan da ba zo be jan jo ram bo je da ba ja.
All mother sentient beings, limitless of space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mother sentient beings, limitless of space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment.
De je de zai ma je je bar de le nga ye za ge wa lai go ma je bar de le nga ye za ge wa lai go de re ne zan de Nyama zan da zan je bar de le nga ye za ge wa lai go.
For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, mind, and speech to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue.
John John Bon Jia Bar Zan Jia Nam La Jia Zun Jia Jia Dan Jan Jia Zan Ba Ye Zola De Jian Jia Zun Jia Jia Dan Wen Jia De Jia Jia Jan Jia Dan Jia Ba Dan John Joseph Lai Ba Lai De Dar Ren Jen Ba Dar De Jen Ra La Ban Don De John Joseph Ne Jie Jie Jen De Jen De Ne La Ba Lang Ren Ba Jen De La Ba Jie Wo.
I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path.
Na ge jian so jie bie so nan jie, zhe lai ben jie san jie zhe bar yu.
Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Dong dai dong jie jie dan ra jie Dong me be de wa da me ra wa jie Nye ren ja da nye dan ra da nya la ne ba jie.
May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness in the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness in the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
Praise of the 12 deeds of the Buddha, the King of the Shakyas. Dong Gui Doi Ji Xiao Ji Rei Sun Zhong Yin Ji Me Doi Doi Ji Bon Jian Ba Ser Ji Lun Bo Ta Wer Ji Be Ge Xia Ji Jiar Bo Ju Lai Xian Zai Lu Gang Ge Dan Bo Jian Ju Toi Ji Ne So na ye xie zuo nie zuo zai jian, dun den zai ba jia jian zhuo wa ye, guan jie jue lai da ge du bar jie, lai nai dun zhen de wei dun jian ne, lai le ba ne lan jian da xie jian. Re la ze ne la mo jian zhe jie, lun zui zhou ban ze la xian zai lu, da wa je so sha je se bo ne zhai je len be zar de dan be ze zan dan jia xian jie dun zhen jue ne jiang jue re zeng en ze jiang za lu yu ne do de me ye sen ge de anga manga da ne jia zar den jie wo zhe ba jie nan zar jie ne ren da me ban ze la jiang za lu jie de jie dan de ba xia wai dan ga na ma do ban ze zhe mo ye guo dan den ze da jiao zi jiao wen ze la xian zai lo guo wei xia wai nian bo me ze ne jian ne xuan de ka lai xin ne jiang jiu de nam da zhong de nie le nie rao de xiong wen ze la xian zai lo zong bei jiang jiu zhe bar gong ne 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 ren jia nen zhang de lo zhe de ga wai jian ze zun zhen da xin sam den jiu nian ze la xian za lo to ma me ne be ba dun yu xie ma ga da ye xian jiu xian zhen de jie zhe me yong wen bar san jie ne jiang jiu zu ban ze la san za lo dui jian zhe la nier de zi ne ne wa ra na zi la zu nen jiu de jie jiang guo lo guo ne de xia nam te ba san lang guan ze jiang za lo yan jie guo wang en ba zar jie jie me de dun ba zhu dan le xian zo guo mo jie ge ye de nan de te ba ye le jia la xian za lo zi ba bei me yuan den jie nian de yo ba jiang zhe jian bai den la men zhou wai guen jie ran jue ba den ba jie ban ze la xian za lo le lo jie na nier de ge jie xie zam jiu zhong ge zai jie za ma ren qian me du jie da wei ge jie ne niang en da wen ze la xian za lo yang da nie den jie ban me xie da ma wen zhen jie sun na du jie xie de nie de ne ren ze man zhe de ge dong jia jian ze la xian za lo.
The sadhana text, page 2.
Wang ge long bar mo da ye jie zang bo da wai jue ne dan bei niao ban dan xiang zhen da jie xiao nie bo ba dan zhe dun du jie jie xian du zhang jian gen bo zhen de wa de wa jian ban ge ba zhe zang wa xie ren ben ba jia zi ren bo Jie gong jiu zang bu lai ma nga wan ba. Chan ju sen gen gen je nya bu. Pa so na dar dan jan bar zang bu dang. San je nye ba me ju dor je. Sha gong jiu yan la wan ju dor je da. Jue jie wan shu nga ge wan shu dan zhe ge zhe jue dian pa nan jia dang. Gar mai jia me be mai gen ga dan zhe le wan ju xie ro zhao be xia. Den zi dun zhe den zi zhe le. Jie gar ma nge do den ba ra jie xia. Zhen jie za jie la ma dan jie. La so wan de shu xin jie la de so.
Lord Avalokitesvara, Galongmo Pamo, Yeshe Zangpo, Dawa Shono, Penyapa, Jongsem Dagyal, Nipukpa, Puton Dorje Gyal, Shanton Drajik, Kempo Suidulwa, Dechen Dewa Denchenpa, Scholar Chuzangwa, Shera Bumpa, Gyalse Rinpoche, Konchok Zangpo, Lama Nangwa, Jangchup Sangye, Kenshin, Nyak Pukpa, Sonamdar, Jampal Zangpo, Sangye Nyempa, Mikyo Dorje, Konchok Yenlak, Wangchuk Dorje, Chuki Wangchuk, Nagi Wangchuk, Tukul Drupkyu, Tempa Namgyal, Karma Chagme, Pemma Kunga, Trinle Wangjung, Sherab Drakpa, Tenzin Dundrup, Master Tenzin Trinle, Karma Nedung, Tempa Rabye, and all the root and lineage gurus of great kindness. I supplicate you, please grant me your blessings.
Page 14.
Page 14.
Zan jie jie dan zo jian jiao na lai jian jie bar de dan ne jia sun jian dai ge jian zo jie be so na jie yan zhuo lai ben xie zan jie do bar xiu zan jie jie dan zo jian jiao na lai jian jie bar de dan ne jia sun jie dai ge jian zo jie be so na jie yan zhuo lai ben xie zan jie do bar xiu.
In the Buddha, Dharma, and Supreme Assembly, I take refuge until attaining enlightenment. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Om so ba wa jie da sarva dharma so ba wa jie da jie na dan jie dong bar jie dong ben an le ren jian ye zi nie dan jie yon zo be ye xiar me gang ba ye wang bar na nie do jie jian bo re na bar sar ve do ga na a le da ve jian go jie ye den de re yin zan bar jiu den nen den jian nan gar ne ren jian zhe dang jie jian jiu本传大典地的得大为讲过戒白的，让个多个人也也问这巴的喇嘛当，对戒讲不也没来日有三界讲三界。 Korwa Jendra Shobarjo.
All phenomena become void. From within the state of an emptiness, upon a precious ground, appears a lovely, boundless palace, complete with all the perfect attributes, within which I vividly appear as the great compassionate one. Arising from a mundus at my heart is marked with the syllable Hri. From the Hri at my heart, light rays radiate and invite the glorious Guru, who is indivisible from the great compassionate one. Surrounded by the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the four directions, he appears in the space in front of me and sits upon a mundus, resting on a 1,000-petaled lotus flower, and he sits upon a jeweled throne. Homage and praise to the Gurus who embody all Buddhas, whose essence is the Vajra holder, and who are the root of the three jewels. Homage and praise to the radiant Amitabha, the Dharmakaya of all the bliss-gone ones of the three times, appearing as Avalokitesvara, the 11-faced one who gazes upon all beings of the 6 realms. Homage and praise to Avalokitesvara, who with compassionate eyes watches over beings, who untainted by faults is white in color, and whose crown is adorned by the perfect Buddha. Homage and praise to the Sugatas of the 5 families, who prevail over the skillful means and supreme wisdom, and who, though inseparable from the space-like Dharmakaya, emanate distinctly in rainbow-like forms. From the seed syllables at my heart emanate goddesses who offer flowers, incense, lamps, perfumes, food, and the like.
zha bi men zha xia jie jie de ne zang de jiu me jie ge wai na le jie ye rang go lo go jin so wan de san jie jiang jiu ye jie zong tang jie jiang jiu jiu de ngo sim jian de dan den jiu jie dong e gen dan zha jie jie na yuan de me ma jie jie da nian jian bu ne jie jie.
Vajra holders and others, please heed me. With heartfelt regret, I confess all transgressions of the 3 kinds of vows, which I have committed while overpowered by ignorance. Whatever wrongs I have done at any time, I confess them with great fear. From now on, I will not allow them to happen again. I rejoice in all the virtues and supplicate you to turn the wheel of Dharma. Holding in mind the awakened state of Buddhahood, I dedicate all virtues to supreme enlightenment. May all sentient beings be endowed with happiness. May they be free from all suffering. May they never be without happiness. And may they abide in great equanimity.
Om Soba Vajeda Sarva Dharma Soba Vajeda Om Shwe Nidan Jana Baza Soba Amagon Zon Don Zen Be De Ba Ye Ye Che Nan Dan Je Don Bar Je de yang le be ma da da ve jiang gu nya gan ve den de ran sen re ga le ye wen zhe sen jie dong xian ne zhen de zhe ye be ma ne ye sen dong ba wa ren zhen jia par yan de le jia ju dan xia ba da we wen zhe be zhou jue san jie jiang san nan jian zhang de la den ba ye ge jie nie lai be ma ne ye shi dan jie ba yong jie le na nian ba ba jian ren zi ye gen de gar bo lan zui jian jie jie xia jie za xia ge ye jia yu ma de ye den wei jia ye ma yong ge ma de den we ma ye ge xian yuan jia wa nan xie xia ye yan de de zhuo xia na bo ne jiang san jie zi zhuo ni jie yan de ye de na xie xia ma bo zo de dan ba ye ye jian ban ge jie nan ba sa za we jia jie dan bo ye ye to ge da jie ye nie be ran zhen san bian jiu jian zi ye xie bian ge lun zhen ba de yuan jie nie be be ma dan sun be jie lu xie ba ye na ye yang sun zhen ba wo de la jia ne ge jia dan ge jie za nian jiu jian zi ye de da dong zhao jia nan jie de de jian re dan ba wo no we ren jin jian jian xian ge de ne ma yong ba ne ye re da ba be yong ga ba ga xie re jie xiang da ye ye wang dar je jo ben ze wo ze gar bon zhou war jo de yo do gar da wei den re ye gar be wo ze jie ye bo da la ne jie re ze gar dan jie bai jian zhan ju.
Page 21. All phenomena that are subsumed under perceiver and perceived become empty. From within this state, the nature of my mind appears as a white hree upon a lotus and a moon disk. From it, light streams forth and fulfills the purpose of sentient beings. The light then gathers into the hree, which transforms into a golden lotus marked with a hree. From the hree, light emanates once again in the form of hooks and lassos that invite the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions. They dissolve into the lotus and hree and instantly transform into myself, appearing as noble Avalokitesvara. My body is youthful, white in color, with 11 faces. The main face is white, the right face is green, and the left face is red. Above them, the middle face is green, the right face is red, and the left face is white. Above them, the middle face is red, the right face is white, and the left face is green. These faces have a peaceful expression. Above all of them is a black, wrathful face with 3 eyes, bared fangs, and a menacing, frowning grimace. Above it is a red, peaceful face with a crown protrusion. Unadorned, it is visible from the neck up. Of my 8 main hands, the first 2 on top are folded in prayer at my heart. Below it, the second right hand holds a crystal mala, the third is in the gesture of supreme generosity, and the fourth holds a wheel. The second left hand holds a lotus, the third holds an anointing vase, and the fourth holds a bow and arrow. My remaining 992 hands are in the gesture of supreme giving, and each of the 1,000 hands has an eye on its palm. I am adorned with ornaments and precious gems, and I am wearing an upper garment of antelope skin draped over my left breast. My lower garment is made from Benares silk. My crown is adorned with a diadem and beautiful silks, and I emit rays of white light. At my heart, upon a moon disk, is a white letter Hri, whose light rays invite Avalokitesvara and his retinue from the pure land of Potala.
la me ngo wo ba me ra wa me jo na ye so ren jo na yo don ro nye ta bar nan ze de re da nan je bu jian jian rang ge to gar be de ye ye san bu ngo wo nye to jie jian bon zong gang wa de ye to gar ding en zen san ba re ye gar bo le ye wan zhen zhou bu de jian ne to jie jian bu ge jiu ba zhen de re lo de ba jiu.
26. Homage and praise to Avalokitesvara, who with compassionate eyes watches over beings, who untainted by faults is white in color, and whose crown is adorned by a perfect Buddha. Za, Hung, Bam, Ho, we merge inseparably, and my three places become marked with the syllables Om, Ah, Hung. Again, light raised from the Hri at my heart, which causes the 5 Tathagatas to come here. From their hearts emanate the 4 mothers holding primordial wisdom nectar, which they use to bestow empowerment directly upon me. The nectar overflows and transforms into the essence of the Guru, appearing as Amitabha at my crown, Akshobhi at my forehead, Ratnasambhava behind my right ear, Amoghasiddhi behind my left ear, and Vairochana at the nape of my neck. Thus I am crowned by the lords of the 5 families. At my heart, upon a lotus and moon, is the essence of the wisdom being, the great compassionate one. He is the size of a thumb joint, and at his heart is the samadhi being, appearing as a white letter Hri. From it, light issues forth and purifies the obscurations of all beings, and they all transform into the great compassionate one. The light then returns and dissolves back into the Hri.
Namo Rana Jaya Ya Nama Yanjana Sangaran Berozana Baharanzaya Tatangadaya Arde Sanya Sambadaya Namazarva Tatangadebe Ardebe Sanya Sambadebe Namaya Avalokitesvara Shoraya bodhisattva mahasattva magaranegaya daya daum dara dara dere dere dara dara endeavor zale zale brazale brazale Gazame, Gazama, Vare, Elemele, Zedenzo, Mapanaya, Zovai, Namorana, Jaya, Nama, Zangara, Berozana, Beharanzaya, Tatangadaya, Arte Samya Sambadaya Namazarva Tatangadebe Ardebe Samya Sambadebe Namaya Avalokitesvara Shoraya bodhisattva mahasattva magaranegaya Daya daum dara dara dere 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 edevan zale zale brazale brazale gazame gazama vare elemele zedenzo Mabanaya Zovai Namorana Jaya Ya Namaya Jana Sangara Berozana Beharanzaya Dadangadaya Arde Samya Sambudaya Nama Sarva Dadangadebe Ardebe Samya Sambudebe Namaya Avalokite Shoraya bodhisattva mahasattva mahakarunikaya Daya daum dara dara dere dere dara dara and zale zale brazale brazale Gazame gazama varele Mabana yazavai namorana jaya namayanjana sangara berozana beharanzaya dadangadaya Arde samya sambudaya Nama sarva dadangadebe Ardebe Samya sambudebe Namaya Avalokite Shoraya bodhisattva mahasattva mahakarunikaya Daya daum dara dara dere dere dura dura Vanja zale zale Brazale brazale Gazame gazama vare elemele zedenzo Mabana yazava mane me vanj o mane me vanj o mane me xie yuan yuan jiang wa nan xie xia te te zhuo xia na bo ne yue jiang san jie zi zhuo nie jin te yue te na xie xia ne yue ma bo zo de dan ba nie jian ban ge jie dan ba sa za ve jia jie dan bo nie to ge ta jia ye nie be ye zhan zhen san bian jiu jian zai ye bian guo lun zhen ba te ye yuan jie nie be be mai dang san be jie lo jie ba ye yuan da jie yong zhen zhen ba wo te lai jia ne ge jia dan ge jia za nian jiu jian zai te dai dong zha jia na jie yuan te de jian ri dan ba wo no ve ren jian jian jiang xie yuan ge de ne ma yong ba ne re da ba bie yong ga ba ga xue re jie xiang da ye wen da jie jiu ben zhe yan wen zhe ga bo zhuo wa jiu ten de shi le wo ba me yuan ma bo ten zhen jia jia jian xia de hong le me ju ba ngong bo jia nu jia jia jian lo re zhang le ran jiu ne yue se bo jiu jian jia jia jian no de on le na na de ye ga bo jian jun jiu ge zi jian de o le dan de ne yue jiang ge jia jun jia jia jian gen jia ren jian jie de xue yuan ne san zhen be sa wen le wan zhe ye xie san ba na jie zhang den bei nie me ju.
Back to 31. Om Svabhava Shuddha Sarvadharma Svabhava Shuddho Hum. All phenomena become void. From within this state, from the Hri at my heart, emanates the letter Broom, which travels in the space in front of me. The broom then melts and transforms into the palace of jewels, square with 4 doors. Inside is the jeweled throne and a moon disk upon which is a multicolored 8-petaled lotus. At its center is a Hri, which transforms into the great compassionate one, crystal clear, resembling myself. His body is youthful, white in color, with 11 faces. The main face is white, the right face is green, and the left face is red. Above them, the middle face is green, and the right face is red, and the left face is white. Above them, the middle face is red, the right face is white, and the left face is green. These faces have a peaceful expression. Above all of them is a black, wrathful face with 3 eyes, bared fangs, and a menacing, frowning grimace. Above it is a red, peaceful face with a crown protrusion, unadorned as it is visible from the neck up. Of his 8 main hands, the first 2 on top are folded in prayer at his heart. Below it, the second right hand holds a crystal mala. In the third is a gesture of supreme generosity, and the fourth holds a wheel. The second left hand holds a lotus. The third holds an anointing vase, and the fourth holds a bow and arrow. His remaining 992 hands are in the gesture of supreme giving, and each of the 1,000 hands has an eye on its palm. He is adorned with ornaments and precious gems, and wears an upper garment of an antelope skin draped over his left breast. The lower garment is made from Benares silk. The crown is adorned with a diadem of beautiful silks, and he emits rays of white light. Above, a Hri transforms into red Amitabha, his hand in the gesture of samadhi. In the east, a Hong transforms into blue Akshobhya, his hands in the earth-touching gesture. In the south, a Tram transforms into yellow Ratnasambhava, his hands in the gesture of supreme giving. In the west, an Om transforms into white Vairochana, in the aspect of supreme awakening. In the north, an Ah transforms into green Amagasiddhi, with his hands in the gesture of granting protection. All of them are adorned with jewels, and their 3 places are marked with the 3 seed syllables. The light radiating from the 3 syllables invites the wisdom beings who dissolve into him. Thus we have merged non-dually. Homage to the gurus who embody all Buddhas, whose essence is the Vajra holder and who are the root of the 3 jewels. Homage to the radiant Amitabha, the Dharmakaya of all the bliss-gone ones of the 3 times, appearing as Avalokitesvara, the 11-faced one, who gazes upon all beings of the 6 realms. Homage to Avalokitesvara, who with compassionate eyes watches over beings who, untainted by faults, is white in color, and whose crown is adorned by the perfect Buddha. Homage to the Sugatas of the 5 family, who prevail over skillful means and supreme wisdom, and though inseparable from the space-like Dharmakaya, emanate distinctly in rainbow-like forms. From the seed syllable at my heart emanate goddesses who offer flowers, incense, lamps, perfumes, food, and the like.
tra bi men ra xia jie jie yan de ne zang de jiao me jie ge wa na lo jie ya rong go lo go xin so wan de san jie jiang jiu ye jie zong dan jie jiang jiu jiu de ngo sa jie bu jie jiu xian me do zhang re re len jie nie de jiang ban de san jie xian de me de bu wa ye yan zhuo gong nan da xian lai jiu bai xiu nie xie men zhe sang bon de ye jiang jiu lang lai bai jie men jiu xian de sun de xie gong ba do ba dan zi bai men zhe xie bai men ne xian nan guo dan nian ben zhuo nan zhuo wai zhuo.
Page 40, sorry. Vajra holders and others, please heed me. With heartfelt regret, I confess all transgressions of the three kinds of vows which I have committed while overpowered by the three poisons. Whatever wrongs I have done at any time, I confess them with great fear. From now on, I will not allow them to happen again. I rejoice in all virtues, and I supplicate you to turn the wheel of Dharma. Holding in mind the awakened state of Buddhahood, I dedicate all virtues to supreme enlightenment. The ground is sprinkled with scented water and strewn with flowers. It is adorned with Mount Meru, the four continents, sun, and the moon. By visualizing it as a Buddha realm and offering it, may all beings enjoy the perfect purity of this realm. Having offered this excellent and pleasing mandala, may we experience no obstacles on the path to awakening. May we realize the enlightened mind of the Sugatas of the three times. May we neither stray into samsara nor rest in nirvana's peace. May all beings, limitless as the sky is vast, become liberated. Streams of primordial wisdom nectar descend from the fingers of myself and the great compassionate one in front, filling the vase completely.
Namo Rana Jaya Nama Yanjana Sangaran Berosana Beharanzaya Tadangataya Arde Samya Sambudaya Nama Sarva Tadangatebe Ardebe Sanya Sambadebe Namaya Avalokitesvara Shoraya bodhisattva Mahasattva Mahakarunigaya Daya Daon Dara Dara Dere 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 Andra Zale Zale Brazale Brazale Gazame Gazama Vare Elemele Zeden Mabanaya Zovai Namorana Jaya Namaya Jana Sangaran Berosana Beharanzaya Tadangataya Ade Samya Sambudaya Nama Sarva Tadangatebe Ardebe Sanya Sambudebe Namaya Shoraya bodhisattva Masadoya Mahakaranegaya Daya Daom Dara 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 and Vandra Zale Zale Bazale Bazale Gazame Gazama Vare Elemele Zedenzo Mabanaya Zova Namorana Daya Namaya Jana Sangara Berozana Baranzaya Dadangadaya Ahade Samnya Sambadaya Namazawa Dadangadebe Ardebe Sanya Sambadebe Namaya Avalokitesvara Doraya bodhisadoya masadoya makaranegaya Daya daum dara dara dere 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 Vanda zale zale Brazale brazale Gazame gazama vare elemele zedenzo Mabanaya zova daya davam dara dara dere 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 Ende vanda zale zale brazale braza Gazame gazama vare elemele zedenzo Mabanaya zova Daya davan dara dara dire 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 ende vanda zale zale braza Kazame kazama varele mele zeden zola mabana yezo Daya davan dara dara dire 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 ende vanda zale zale braza Kazame kazama varele mele zeden zola mabana yezo Daya davan dara dara dire 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 ende vanda zale Bazale kazame kazama varele mele zeden zola mabana yezo Daya davan dara dara dire 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 ende vanda zale zale braza Kazame kazama varele mele zeden mabana yezo mane be me
Then I, the being, wisdom being, dissolve into the main deity in front. Above my crown is Galungma Palmo, who supplicates the Noble One on my behalf.
Jagar Geda Arya Avalokitesvara Beja Shena De Tenro Nama Poi Geda Paba Chenresig Wanshol Geloma Parme Toba Shijawa.
In the English language, Galongmo Palmo's praise to the noble Lord Avalokitesvara.
Lonje dengo bola shanza lonje den lama seba somje de ba bola ye zo de dan zan be de ba bo de be jan jo de be zhe ban ze ba lonje den somje go bon jo la shanza lo de ye ba me ge de gen zan zen ba bo de ye na wan da ye we jie xie ba bo jia yan jiu jie ye da zhe gong ze wa bo jia yuan zi jie bei men nan ba jie ba bo zhi xian ra ben zhi wa ma sen jiu ba bo jia re jie ba da wa da wen zi ba bo jian jie bei man jiu de zan xie yang bo ga wa dong da nam ge zhen ge de ba bo zhe me wo jia me de zong ben zhen ba bo en zi be wo zi jia ren ma be jie yan ba bo be men zo de jia ne nga wen dong ge zhen jie do dan de xie xiong ba bo ren jie mang be bong ba nian ne jian ba bo lo men jiu de za de jie xie xiong ba bo re da ba be ne ma yong ba ga ba bo nian jia de wei ge jian jian nan jiang wa bo zhe ma me be be men jiu la ne ba bo de wen nge ne be men da duan jiang ba bo zi jie ga ran jiu la no wei zhe ba bo da zi zhe be re zang yang dan zhen ba bo de ben jie jiong zuo jin ba ru xian ba bo jiu nie song na mang bo nie wa sa ba bo da de jie wen jiu ne ga ne zi ba bo sim dan zai jian ga jue jie ba de ba bo le jian jiu de de bong zhou le jia wa bo zi jie gan de zha ye jia ye wong wa bo zang be ne ba ye ye wen ban zai ba bo ngan ben zhe zha lang jie zhe de xie ba bo yang zuo nie wa sa xian din ba nie wa bo wo men zuo de jiu yan zuo le zhuo wa bo gan ye da de du rang la ne ge ba ye jin re zi jie wang bo ye la sen xie jie du ben jiu de da jin sa wa du xie na de ne jie ba ne be me yin jie wan de da mang jie wa dan jie den jie de len de gu ba gu zhen jiu wan jie dian gu ba la xiang za lon jie dian la ma zi ba sum jie de ba bo la ye zu wo de dan zan be de ba bo de be jiang jiu de be zhe ban ze ba bo en jie dian sum jiang gong bo jiu la xiang za lo de ye ba me ge de gen zan zhen ba bo de ye na wan da ye wei jian jie ba bo xia yan jiu jie ye da zhe gan ze wa bo jia yuan zi jie bei men nan ba jin ba bo zhi xian ra ben zhi wa ma sen jiu ba bo xia re jie ba da wa da wen zi ba bo jian jie bei man jiu de zong xie yang ba bo ga ba dong da nam ge zhen ge de ba bo zhe me wo jia me de zong ben zhen ba bo en zi be wo zi jia ren ma be jin ba bo bei men zuo de qiao ne nga wa jie ba bo dong ge zhen jiang du dan de xie xiong ba bo ren jie mang be bong ba nian ne jian ba bo lo men jiu de za de jie xie xiong ba bo re da ba be ne ma yong ba ga ba bo nian jia de wei ge jian jian nan jiang wa bo zhe ma me ba bei men jiu la ne ba bo de wen nge ne bei men da duan jiang ba bo zi jie ge ran jiu la no wei zhe ba bo da zi zhe be re zang yang dan zhen ba bo de ben jie jiu zuo jin ba ru xian ba bo jiu nie song na mang bo nie wa bo da de wen jiu ne ga ne zi wa bo sim dan zai jian ga jie jiu ba dun ba bo le jian jiu de de bong zha le jia wa bo serje gante zhaye jaye wo wa bo zambe ne ba ye wen ban ze ba bo ngam ben zhe zha lan jie zhe de ye ba bo yang zuo nie wa za ye den ba nie wa bo wo men zuo de jiu yuan zuo le zhuo wa bo gan ye de de ran la ne ge ba ye jie re ze jie wang bo ye la zhen zhe jie du ben jiu de da jie sa wa du zai nói tên chỉ bảo này bên mẹ yên cha rồi chỉ van đó đó mong chỉ vào tam chỉ tên chỉ là để cô bảo quân rồi cho chỉ tên cô bảo la sáng ra rồi chỉ tên là mà sẽ bảo xong chỉ đối ba bảo la yêu cho tự tan sang bé đối ba bảo tự bé cha cho tự bé cho van ra ba bảo chỉ tên xong chỉ cô bảo cho la sáng ra lo de ye ba me ge de gun san zhen ba bo de ye na wan da ye wei jian zhe ba bo jia yan jiu jie ye da zhe gun zhe wa bo jia yuan shi jie bei me nan ba jian ba bo zhe yan ra ben zhe wa ma zhen bo jia re jie ba da ran zhe ba bo jian jie bei ma jiu de san xie yang ba bo ga wa dong de nan ge zhen ge den ba bo zhe me wo jia mo de zong men zhen ba bo en zhe be wo zai jia ren ma be jian ba bo bei men zuo de san ne ngo wa jie ba bo dong ge zhen jie du zan de jian yuan ba bo ren jie mang bu bu ma nian de jian ba bo wo men zuo de xiao de ren jie jian yuan ba bo re da ba be na ma yong ba ga ba bo ni jia de wei ge jian jie nan jiao wa bo zhe ma me ba bei men jiu la ne ba bo de wen ge ne bei men da dan jiang ba bo se jie ga ran jiu la no wei de ba bo da ze zhe bei re zan xiang dan zhen ba bo de ben jie jiu zuo yin ba re jian ba bo jiu nie song na mang bo nie wa sa ba bo da de wen jiu ne ga ne ze wa bo sam dan zai jian ga ju ju ba du ba bo le jian jiao de de bong zhou le bo se jie gan de zhao ye jia ye wong wa bo zang bei ne ba ye wen ban ze ba bo ngam ben zhe zha lan jie zhe de ye ba bo yang zuo nie wa za ye den ba nie wa bo wo men zuo de jiu yuan zuo le zhuo wa bo gan ye de de ran la ne ge ba ye jie re ze jie wang bo ye la zhen zhe jie du ben jiu de da jian sa wer du zhe na de ne jie ba ne bei me yan jia rong jie wan de da mong jie wa dan den jie le de gu ba gun zhen jiu wan jie dian gong bo la xiang za lon jie dian la ma si ba sum jie dui ba bo la ye zuo wo de dan zan bei du ba bo de bei jiang jiu du bei zhe ban zhe ba bo jie dian sum jian gong bo jiu la xiang za lo de ye ba me ge de gun san zhen ba bo de ye na wan da ye wei jian xie ba bo qia yan jiu jie ye da zhe gun zhe wa bo jia yuan bei men nan ba yin ba bo zhe yan ra ben zhe wa ma zhen jiu ba bo jia re jie ba da ran zhe ba bo jian jie bei ma jiu de san xie yang ba bo ga wa dong de nan ge zhen ge den ba bo zhe me wo jia me de zong men zhen ba bo en zhe bei wo zai jia ren ma bei jian ba bo bei men zuo de xiao ne ngo wa jie ba bo dong ge zhen jie du dan de xie yuan ba bo jian jie mang bu bu ma nian ne nian ba bo men zuo de jian zuo le yuan ba bo re da ba bei na ma yong ba ga ba bo ni jia de wei ge jian jie nan jiao wa bo zhe ma me ba bei men jiu la ne ba bo de wen ge ne bei men da dan jiang ba bo se jie ga ran jiu la no wei de ba bo da ze zhe bei re zan xiang dan zhen ba bo de ben jie jiu zuo yin ba re jian ba bo jiu nie song na mang bo nie wa sa ba bo da de wen jiu ne ga ne ze wa bo sam dan zai jian ga ju ju ba de ba bo le jian jiu de bong zhou le bo serje gade jaye jaye wa bo zambe ne ba ye wen baranze ba bo ngambe de lanje de tra je ba bo yongzo ne ba za ye den ba ne wa bo wo men zo de jue yan zo le zhuo wa bo gan ye da de do ran lang ne ge ba ye jin re zai jia wang bo ye la zhen zhe jian du ben jiu de da jian za wa du zhe na de ne ji ba ne be me ye yan jia ru jie wan de da mong jie wa dan jie den jie dian jie de le ne gu ba gu zhen jie.
Om, I prostrate to the protector of the universe, the guru of the universe, honored by beings of all three realms, praised by gods, Mara Brahma, wish granting, king of sages, supreme protector, I prostrate, noble body containing all bliss gone. Ones your crowns adorned with the Buddha, boundless light, your generous right hand gives ease to hungry ghosts, your left hand's adorned with a gold lotus, your perfumed hair flashes with lightning bound up like red gold garlands. Oh, your face is beautiful, shining full moon, and your lotus eyes are wide, so exquisite. Your sweet-smelling body's white as a snowy conch, your whole pure glittering pearls. You are draped in radiance like the red of dawn, your hands spread like perfect lotuses, ranged on a still lake, youth tinged like the autumn clouds. Many jewels adorn your shoulders, your young palms are exquisite, soft and tender as new leaves. Your left breast is covered by antelope hide, beautified by fine earrings, bracelets, anklets. You abide on a pristinely pure lotus, and your belly smooth as a lotus petal. Your sublime gold belt is studded with fine gems. From your hips draped garments of the finest silk, supreme wisdom of the Buddha gone beyond, gathering vast merit. You reach the sublime lower realms, liberator, source of delight. You dispel age and disease, you are supreme among beings, victor over Mara's hordes. Golden anklets jingling beautify your feet, your four boundless states, secure beings in peace, dignified like elephant, graceful as swan. Doctrine's keeper, all accumulations done, savior from the oceans of milk and water. Man or woman, if you rise each day at dawn, devote your mind with respect to Chenresig, and you praise him with this excellent pure song. Recite clearly and purely, then all of your worldly and transcendent wishes will be fulfilled in this life and all of your future lives. Om, I prostrate to the protector of the universe, the guru of the universe, honored by beings of all three realms, praised by gods, Mara Brahma, wish granting, king of sages, supreme protector, I prostrate, noble body containing all bliss gone. Ones your crowns adorned with the Buddha, boundless light, your generous right hand gives ease to hungry ghosts, your left hand's adorned with a gold lotus, your perfumed hair flashes with lightning bound up like red gold garlands. Oh, your face is beautiful, shining full moon, and your lotus eyes are wide, so exquisite. Your sweet-smelling body's white as a snowy conch, your whole pure glittering pearls. You are draped in radiance like the red of dawn, your hands spread like perfect lotuses, ranged on a still lake, youth tinged like the autumn clouds. Many jewels adorn your shoulders, your young palms are exquisite, soft and tender as new leaves. Your left breast is covered by antelope hide, beautified by fine earrings, bracelets, anklets. You abide on a pristinely pure lotus, and your belly smooth as a lotus petal. Your sublime gold belt is studded with fine gems. From your hips draped garments of the finest silk, supreme wisdom of the Buddha gone beyond, gathering vast merit. You reach the sublime lower realms, liberator, source of delight. Light, you dispel age and disease, you are supreme. Among beings, victor over Maras. Hordes, golden anklets, jingling, beautify your feet. Your four boundless states, secure beings in peace, dignified like elephant, graceful as swan. Doctrine's keeper, all accumulations. Done, savior from the oceans of milk and water. Man or woman, if you rise each day at dawn, devote your mind with respect to Chenresig, and you praise him with this excellent, pure song. Recite clearly and purely, then all of your worldly and transcendent wishes will be fulfilled in this life and all of your future lives. Om, I prostrate to the protector of the universe, the guru of the universe, honored by beings of all three realms, praised by gods, Mara, Brahma, wish granting, king of sages, supreme protector, I prostrate, noble body containing all bliss gone. Ones your crowns adorned with the Buddha, boundless light, your generous right hand gives ease to hungry ghosts, your left hand's adorned with a gold lotus, your perfumed hair flashes with lightning bound up like red gold garlands. Oh, your face is beautiful, shining full moon, and your lotus eyes are wide, so exquisite, your sweet smelling body's white as a snowy conch, your whole pure glittering pearls. You are draped in radiance like the red of dawn, your hands spread like perfect lotuses, ranged on a still lake, youth tinged like the autumn clouds. Many jewels adorn your shoulders, your young palms are exquisite, soft and tender as new leaves. Your left breast is covered by antelope hide, beautified by fine earrings, bracelets, anklets. You abide on a pristinely pure lotus, and your belly smooth as a lotus petal. Your sublime gold belt is studded with fine gems, from your hips draped garments of the finest silk. Supreme wisdom of the Buddha gone beyond, gathering vast merit, you reach the sublime lower realms, liberator, source of delight. You dispel age and disease, you are supreme among beings, victor over Maras. Hordes, golden anklets, jingling, beautify your feet. Your four boundless states, secure beings in peace, dignified like elephant, graceful as swan. Doctrine's keeper, all accumulations. Done, savior from the oceans of milk and water. Man or woman, if you rise each day at dawn, devote your mind with respect to Chenresig, and you praise him with this excellent, pure song. Recite clearly and purely, then all of your worldly and transcendent wishes will be fulfilled in this life and all of your future lives.
Om Bima Zado Samaya Manabalaya Bima Zado Deno Tijanjo Membawa Sudagayo Membawa Subajayo Memba Anarado Membawa Sarva Siddha Membraya Sarva Karma Suzam Sidan Ye Guru Hung Ha 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 Ho Banga Ven Sarva Tatang Bima Ma Memenza Bima Bhavama Samaya Zado Demba Denze Yure Neba Dai Da Zon Rona Jan Jo Zen Jon Shen Xia Lai Zon Zhe Denze Rada Ne Gun Jen Xie To Bar Jen Jie
Bottom of 49. Please grant your blessings that the teachings and the holders of the teachings will remain for a long time, and that myself and all sentient beings may train in bodhicitta. Grant your blessings that we may be fully attain the union of shamatha and vipassana, and that we may perfectly realize omniscient wisdom.
Om Soba Vajeda Sarva Dharma Soba Vajeda Om Avan Gado Jero Neba Naim Bonzo Dembe Dormande Pa
This torma endowed with perfect color, odor, taste, and potency, I offer to the noble Lord Avalokitesvara and the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas.
Edam balinda gaga gaye gaye won lo gejora sabara. Edam balinda gaga gaye gaye won lo gejora sabara. Edam balinda gaga gaye. Ba nya ba me ba ta go ne go de be wa yo.
51. In this and all my future lives, may I be born in a good family, and may I be endowed with a clear intellect, free from pride, and may I have great compassion and devotion to the Guru. May my samaya with Chenresig remain firm. May bodhicitta, the precious and supreme mind, arise where it has not yet arisen. Where it has arisen, may it not decline, but ever increase higher and higher. By offering a bath with scented streams of nectar to the protector Avalokitesvara, a lamp for wandering beings, may all defilements and the two kinds of obscurations of all beings be completely purified, and may there be auspiciousness for all beings to achieve the stainless three kayas. Exalted Lord, please heed me. I request you to forgive my lack of clarity in meditation, corrupted mantra recitations, and impure activities regarding cleanliness, all of which I have committed while controlled by lethargy and agitation.
Om Bemazado Zamaya Manabalaya Bemazado Dinoba Dirandra Memba Sudugayo Memba Subejayo Memba Anarado Memba Sarvasede Memba Yanza Sava Karma Suzam Sidam Jayam Guru Ho Banga Wen Sarva Tadangada Pimamam Pima Bava Ma Zamaya Zado Va Mane Beme Voin Dunjaya Nangar Baba Jo Ye Ge Jo Ba Zon Yerbe Chane Babe Deze Ye Treze Zon Da Jurje.
In the space before me is the exalted noble one who was born from the 6 syllables. He bathes me with the nectar that flows from his fingers, which purifies the 3 obscurations. The deity then dissolves into my crown, and the lotus in the compassionate one's hands opens the lotus of my mind. Although you now depart to Mount Potala, great compassionate one, please return so we can meet again. Visualizing myself as the deity, I appear as the great compassionate one, with 1 face and 2 arms. By this virtue, may I swiftly accomplish Lord Avalokitesvara, and may I bring all beings without exception to that state.
Yellow book, page 41, Avalokitesvara's prayer in English.
Page 41, the yellow prayer book. Prayer to Chenresig. The wisdom and love of all the 3 times Sugatas combined. The wisdom and love of all the 3 times Sugatas combined, the Nirmanakaya blessed by Amitabha, you with perfect aspiration, deeds, and compassion, together with your Bodhisattva and Arhat disciples, the Yidams and Dharma protectors, all you supreme refuge jewels, who assemble with compassion for all sentient beings, you worthy recipients of offerings, appearing in forms as many as there are atoms in all the realms, ensure the fulfillment of my noble aspiration. Myself and those near, my retinue, students, patrons, and all others who have faith in me, alive or deceased, those who have placed their trust in me, yearning for freedom and seeking well-being, and who thus have honored and served me in unfathomable ways. Those who made the 4 kinds of offerings and loaned me land and dwellings, servants who were bound to supply me food, clothing, and drink, and who attended my 3 doors, those who offered meat dishes, who killed so I could live, and those who plundered and robbed to fulfill my desires, friends who have helped me, obstructors who have harmed me, and those who have seen me, heard of me, remembered, or touched me, in particular my parents and anyone I am connected to in various ways, all the beings of the 3 realms of existence, when life comes to an end and we go into the presence of the Lord of Death, nothing will help us and we will experience great regret for our sinful deeds. At this time, may we recognize the visions of the Bardo as illusions. Please turn back the hindrances of negative transition and be our escort in the transference of consciousness, Chenresig. After death, the visions of the Bardo may appear. When these projections manifest as hostile enemies, be our constant guide, like a staff that evens out a crooked path, Chenresig. Driven by attachment and aversion, we see the lower states as something good. When we gravitate to these projections, close the door to evil states and to the world of the Rakshashis. endowed with the precious jewel of a human birth, Chenresig. Some boil and burn in hells and suffer heat and cold for many aeons in excruciating fires. Let fall the water of solicitude and the soft rain of compassion. Please put on the flames of hatred, Chenresig. Some are destitute of food and drink in the realm of hungry ghosts. Their food turns into fire or is blocked by weapons. Satisfy them with a loving stream of plenty flowing from your palms, and with your fingers ease these knots of greed, Chenresig. In the realm of animals, some eat each other, some are overworked, and some are slaughtered for their flesh and skin. They are bewildered in the gloom of ignorance. Shine your light upon their shrouds of darkness with the torch of wisdom, Chenresig. Some in the realms of jealous gods always fight and suffer helplessly in battle. Block the winds of jealousy with the shading mountain of equanimity, Chenresig. Some are in the realm of gods, distracted by delightful pleasures. Oblivious of the passing years, they die and fall. Free them from the ocean of desire with the wondrous ship of your compassion, Chenresig. Human beings drifting in the sea of the three sufferings are swept away by the four streams of birth, old age, disease, and death. These humans dancing on the troubled waves of dualistic grasping. Steer them with the hook of your compassion, Chenresig. Self-grasping, the parent gives birth to the child wrapped in the armor suit of dualistic grasping. From this suit appears a demon armament hurling weapons of the five poisonous afflictions. Turn these lesions to the Dharma, Chenresig. Like a fly attracted to filth, some of these samsaras are as a happy place, and they fabricate unending suffering with body, speech, and mind. End these meaningless activities, Chenresig. May they attain a body capable of Dharma and attend supreme, authentic spiritual friends. May they respect these teachers and make offerings to them. May their minds mature through their guru's instructions, and with all their heart, let them see the guru as the actual Buddha, Chenresig. Having understood all the teachings of relative and actual truth, through hearing, having actualized the samadhi of calm abiding and insight through contemplation, and having realized the boundless view beyond extremes through meditation, may they meet the mother, mind itself, Chenresig. Renunciation plants the seed of discipline. Bursting into bloom, it grows into the altruistic mind of bodhicitta, from which appears the brilliant blossoms of the secret mantras generation and completion. Cause the fruit of the three higher trainings to develop, Chenresig. May they follow karma perfectly, knowing what to cultivate and what to avoid. May they amass the two accumulations and undertake the six perfections instead of feeding hopes and expectations of the 8 mundane concerns. Cut the tight ropes of attachment, Chenresig. Having exhausted all embellished notions of the bhumis and paths, let these beings fully manifest the state of Buddhas who have abandoned all mistakes and are endowed with perfect qualities. Then, as Nirmanakayas, let them spontaneously fulfill the benefit of others, Chenresig. Whoever I am connected to, either through good or bad relations, and in particular my parents, may I not attain enlightenment myself until they do. Let me benefit them like you do, Chenresig. Through ignorance they go astray. These beings, tormented by suffering, are so difficult to tame. To tame those who could not be tamed by the Buddhas of the past, let my bodhicitta outshine even those of the 3 times Buddhas, Chenresig. Realizing that through my own small offerings I can redeem the myriad sufferings of beings, let me offer sentient beings all my virtue and prosperity, and in order to bring benefit to them, let me have the courage to even offer them my life, Chenresig. With a mind of steadfast equanimity for all, whether better, worse, or average, even those who engage in noxious deeds with hostile minds, and those who, like venomous snakes, are bent on harming others, either flagrantly or secretly, let me purify their karma and free them perfectly, Chenresig. May we always think only of the well-being of others, and for even just a single moment, may thoughts of our own salvation not arise. When immoral thoughts that conflict with the teachings do arise, bring them to a state endowed with Dharma, Chenresig. By the power of the goodness of the pure expanse of the Dharma Dhatu, by the undeceiving triple gem, and by the holy sages, and by the force of the highest intention, and by the power of all virtues in samsara and nirvana, please fulfill these genuine prayers swiftly, Chenresig. In all lifetimes, may the glorious Guru and the Supreme Lotus Holder, the Sugata of the 3 times, protect us with compassion, cause the swift fulfillment of these aspirations, Chenresig.
Page 56. Ema wo ngomzor sanje nawan daye da yesu jowo doje jembo da yanda zamba de jen do na la sanje jansen ba men gorje gor de jiang wan zai ba de me ba ye de wa jin shi jia wei jian gan de dai jian de ne zhen bei jie ma dai jie wai jian jie ba ma jie ba re de re jian ne nan de jian doi xiu de ge da ge ma lan da ba ye jiu zhi san jie jiang sen dan jie jie ge men zhe ba xin jie la de zor da ya da ban zan zhe ya awan bo da na ye zo wa.
Emaho.
Long left prayers.
Oh, long way.
Page 20.
Page 20? Oh. For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenresig, may your life remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the 3 jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion. You perfectly guide others with your excellent deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything, spontaneously live long. Holder of the teachings of Lord Jikumpa, great sovereign of the 3 jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion of the holy Dharma's peaceful light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. Known in the noble land as Aryadeva, you emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chidingpa, the heart son of Jigten Gompo. May the life of the glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 aeons.
26.
Page 26. May the teachings of the great Drikumpa Ratnashri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld through teachings and practice, through hearing, reflecting, and meditating until the end of existence. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate aeon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate the Bodhisattva Chenresig.
Om Sanskrit vowels and consonants.
Ali Kali.
Om a a r r le le e o o ang a ka ka gang gang a sa sa san ja nya da da dan da na da ta dan da na pa 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 ba ma ya ra la wa sha ga ha ja so wa om a a r r le le o o ang a ka ka gang gang a sa sa san ja nya da da dan da na da da dan da na pa 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 ba ma ya ra la wa sha ga ha ja so wa om a a r r le le o o ang a ka ka gang gang a sa sa san ja nya da da dan da na da da dan da na pa 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 ba ma ya ra la wa sha ga ha ja so wa om ba za sa do sama ya man ba la ya ba za sa do te no ba te chan de do men ba wa su de ga yo me ba wa su bwe cha yo me ba wa anara do me ba wa sarva se de men para ya sarva karma sa me zi dam je yang gu ro hong ha 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 ho banga wen sarva ta dang ga da be zar ma me Bezar Bava Ma Samaya Sado Om Bazar Sado Samaya Manu Balaya Bazar Sado Tenoba Tijandro Membawa Sudegayo Membawa Subwe Chayo Membawa Anurado Membawa Sarva Sede Membrayas Sarva Karma Suzami Zidam Jaya Guru Hong Ha 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 Ho Banga Ven Sarva Tatangada Baza Mamemes Beza Bava Maha Samai Sadhu Om Baza Sadhu Samaya Manu Balaya Bazara Sadhu Tenoba Titandro Memba Sudukayo Membawa Sube Jayo Membawa Anurado Mebawa Sarva Siddha Membrayaza Sarva Karma Suzame Siddha Jaya Guru Hong Ha 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 Ho Banga Wen Sarva Tatangada Baza Mamem Beza Bava Ma Samai Sadhu Om Ye Dharma Heda Barbara Hedin Deke Tatangada Heya Vada Da Degen Zayo Nero De Evam Vad Mahashamana Sova Om Ye Dharma Heda Barba Hedin Degen Tatangada Heya Vade Degen Zayo Nero Evam Vade Mahashamana Sova Om Ye Dharma Heda Barba Hedin Degen Tatangada Heya Vada Degen Zayo Nerot Evan Vade Ma Shamana Yesowa. Alalahu.
Well, congratulations for finishing the Nyung Ne at this such a holy time of the year for the benefit of all. We're very grateful. We rejoice in your practice. And for everyone following online, thank you. And we want to thank Khenpo Tenzin for leading us in the practice, helping us to finish this retreat. We want to thank Lama Bunima, who started us off in the practice. And of course, we also want to thank Khenpo Tubsang for his support in his practice, and Lama Dawa Zangmo for her support. And thank you to Darcy for doing the English Thank you to Angel for filling in for the chopening. And so I'll just make these offerings to the lamas, and they're from the center and from some of the students here. So, and then people will be able to make their own offerings to the lamas after we finish. I also want to thank Adam for his translation at the beginning of this retreat. And here's an offering from grateful students. Thank you. And so this completes our Sagadawa event for 2024. And I'm happy to report there's a beautiful breakfast waiting for you all in the dining hall. And again, thank you all for your practice.